Chosen one, what I'm about to share isn't mere entertainment, nor is it a random coincidence. The fact that your eyes are scanning these words right now means God Himself has orchestrated this encounter, pushing this message directly into your path. Not at some vague point in the future, but right now, in this very instant. He's urgently communicating that you must answer Him without delay. It's time for radical honesty, a deep dive into your truest self before your Creator. This isn't just another fleeting message you'll scroll past. This is a divine confrontation, a spiritual awakening jolting you to your core. A powerful shift is taking place in the unseen realm, demanding your immediate and undivided attention. God has been a silent observer, witnessing your silent struggles, the pain you've tried to bury, the secrets you've guarded, and the facade of fine you've so diligently maintained. But He refuses to let you continue evading the truth, especially when your long-awaited breakthrough hinges on it. Your next season of life requires unflinching honesty, a commitment to purity, and a complete alignment with His will. If you're reading these words, it's because heaven itself has been tugging at your spirit, urging you to finally confront the conversation you've been desperately avoiding with God. The conversation He's been patiently waiting for. The truth you've been holding captive within your heart. The prayer you've been too ashamed, too exhausted, or too terrified to utter. But chosen one, God isn't simply asking for your attention. He is calling you forth. He is summoning you to a higher purpose. He is demanding truth to be revealed. And that urgency you feel right now, that undeniable pressure weighing on your spirit, that's not anxiety bubbling to the surface. That's God Himself shaking you awake, preparing you for what's to come. Before we delve any deeper, I need you to pause, take a breath, and commit to these 3 crucial steps. First, hit that like button, acknowledging that this message is a spiritual assignment meant specifically for you. Second, subscribe to this channel, ensuring that this divine word continues to reach other chosen ones who are aligned with this pivotal moment. And third, comment the number 99, not as a superstitious act, but as a prophetic declaration. God, I am ready for truth. I am ready for alignment. Because listen to me and listen carefully. If you truly are one of God's chosen, your spirit won't allow you to simply click away. You'll feel an invisible force gripping you, holding you captive, pulling you deeper into these words, because deep down, you know this message is tailor-made for you. But if you're not yet prepared to embrace honesty, if you're not ready to face God with a vulnerable heart, you might not make it to the end. However, for those who stay, for those who are willing to open their hearts and truly hear what heaven is trying to communicate, your life is about to undergo a transformation so profound, so irreversible that you'll never be the same. Now let's get straight to it. For far too long, you've been seeking refuge in the shadows of your deepest fears, desperately pretending that everything is perfectly fine. While your soul quietly cries out in anguish, God is no longer whispering His message. He is boldly screaming your name, breaking through every carefully constructed excuse, every fleeting distraction, every false comfort you've desperately clung to for solace. You might convince yourself that you can run, that you can push your pain and doubts to the furthest corners of your mind, but the undeniable truth remains. He sees absolutely everything. Your innermost heart, your silent struggles, your darkest secrets, nothing remains hidden from His all-seeing gaze. And right now, He is demanding that you confront reality head-on. This isn't a gentle nudge or a subtle suggestion. It's a spiritual earthquake, shaking the very foundations of your life. Every compromise you've made, every lie you've told yourself to justify your actions, every area where you've settled for far less than His best, all of it is being brought into the harsh light of truth. The time for hiding is officially over. God wants your full and undivided attention because He knows your incredible potential. He sees the extraordinary life you were meant to live, the unique destiny He meticulously carved out specifically for you. And that life cannot fully begin while you remain trapped in the darkness of hiding. Picture this. A magnificent bird, trapped inside a cramped cage, yearning to soar through the boundless sky, yet hesitant to push against the unyielding bars. That bird represents your very soul, longing for freedom. Every excuse you've conjured, every fear you've entertained, keeps you confined within those invisible walls. But God's unwavering call is the key that unlocks the cage, setting you free. He is calling you to step out, to rise above your limitations, and to finally live in the boundless freedom He designed for you from the very beginning. The question that remains is, will you answer that call? There's a profound truth residing deep within you, a truth you've been diligently avoiding for far too long, a truth so raw, so real, that simply acknowledging its existence sends tremors through your very being, making your knees tremble and your heart race uncontrollably. It encompasses your deepest doubts, your past mistakes, your hidden desires, and those fleeting moments of selfishness that you desperately try to forget. God has been incredibly patient, waiting for you to confront this truth, to speak it aloud without shame, and to finally see it for what it truly is without any sugarcoating. But the time for further delay is over. The truth is no longer a gentle suggestion whispering in the wind. It is a demanding force that requires an immediate response. Every single time you've ignored your divine calling, every time you've compromised your integrity for personal gain, every time you've whispered comforting lies to yourself in an attempt to feel safe and secure, God has taken note. He has been meticulously cataloging every single moment, not to punish you or hold it against you, but to carefully prepare you for a life-altering breakthrough that will shake your world to its very core. He is urging you to face it now, to name it without hesitation, and to step boldly into the realm of honesty right now. Because once you do, everything you've been desperately running from will transform into an unparalleled source of power, unwavering clarity, and boundless freedom. Consider the example of a skilled sculptor meticulously working with a rough block of stone. Every precise chip, every powerful strike of the chisel, gradually reveals the breathtaking masterpiece hidden within. Your truth, no matter how ugly or painful it may initially seem, is that very chisel. God is inviting you to allow Him to sculpt your life, to reveal the magnificent being you were always created to be. The longer you resist this transformative process, the longer that masterpiece remains hidden from the world. The truth is calling out to you, and it's time to answer without hesitation. Excuses are the elaborate armor you've meticulously built to protect yourself from pain, from judgment, and from the potential sting of failure. But God isn't asking for half-hearted attempts or polite gestures. He wants your heart fully exposed, completely surrendered to His divine will. He wants the raw, unfiltered version of you, the parts you've desperately kept hidden, even from yourself. He's not interested in pretense or superficiality. He is seeking authenticity, vulnerability, and unwavering courage. Every excuse you've leaned on for support, I'm not ready yet, I'm not worthy of this, or maybe later, when the time is right, has only served to keep you stagnant, preventing you from reaching your full potential. But God is dismantling those very excuses, brick by brick. He is communicating that life won't simply wait for you to catch up. Destiny will not patiently sit by while you remain in your comfort zone. The long-awaited breakthroughs, the answers you desperately seek, the divine clarity you crave, are all locked securely behind your willingness to be completely and utterly transparent with Him. Only when your heart is fully open and receptive will the floodgates of heaven release their immense power, transforming your life in ways you can't even imagine. Think of a neglected garden where the soil is hardened, dry, and cracked. No seeds can possibly take root and flourish in such barren conditions. Only when the soil is broken, watered, and properly prepared can new life sprout forth. Your heart is that very soil. Excuses harden it, making it inhospitable to growth. Honesty, on the other hand, softens it, creating the perfect environment for miracles to occur. Open your heart fully and without reservation, and watch in amazement as God cultivates a garden of miracles, unparalleled opportunities, crystal-clear clarity, and a profound sense of purpose that will shake the very foundations of your life. There is absolutely no hiding from God. Every secret you've meticulously buried, every lie you've whispered to yourself or others to maintain the illusion of control, every compromise you've justified in the name of convenience, none of it has escaped His all-seeing sight. And here's the profound truth. He is not holding it against you in anger or resentment. He is holding it against you in unwavering love, as a key that will ultimately unlock your long-awaited freedom. The very things you've been too ashamed to confront are exactly what God wants to heal and transform, turning your weaknesses into your greatest strengths. You may experience feelings of guilt, fear, or shame when reflecting on your past, and that's perfectly natural. But God's gaze is not one of condemnation. It's one of clarifying love. Every misstep you've taken, every failure you've endured, every hidden desire you've harbored has been carefully noted so that you can confront it, confess it without reservation, and receive the supernatural power that comes from complete and utter transparency. Your hidden truths are not chains binding you to the past. They are the very gateway to unprecedented breakthroughs that will propel you into a brighter future. Think about a locked vault, heavy and intimidating, filled with invaluable treasures hidden away for years. Every secret you've carried within you is that very vault. Only by bravely facing it, naming it without fear, and allowing God to unlock it with His divine grace can you gain access to the immeasurable treasures of wisdom, profound purpose, and complete divine alignment. Heaven sees it all, even the darkest corners of your soul. Now, it's time for you to see it, too, without flinching. This is no ordinary moment in time. It's a resounding alarm that shakes the very core of your existence, demanding your immediate attention. Your soul has been patiently waiting, silently crying out for change, for clarity, and for liberation from the chains that bind it. And God has finally sounded the alarm, making it impossible to ignore. Ignoring it now would mean ignoring your very life, your true purpose, and the glorious destiny that awaits you. The time for further delay has come to an end. Every single day you postpone honesty, every day you allow fear to dictate your decisions, every day you choose fleeting comfort over profound growth, your soul screams silently in protest, urging you to awaken from your slumber and embrace the life you were meant to live. Imagine a life where every incredible opportunity passes you by simply because you were too afraid to answer the call to adventure. That is not the life God has envisioned for you. He wants you to be fully alive, completely aware of your surroundings, fully present in the moment, and wholeheartedly committed to His divine purpose. The alarm is not a threat looming over you. It's a much-needed wake-up call, urging you to action. Like brave firefighters rushing into a burning building, God is calling you to act decisively, to move forward without hesitation, and to boldly step into the extraordinary life that awaits you on the other side of fear. Your soul simply can't afford to wait any longer for you to take that leap of faith. He is calling you to answer now because the clock of destiny has already started ticking. For far too long, you've been living under the weight of illusions, trapped by false beliefs that you're somehow not enough, that your past mistakes define you, that your failures are permanent and unchangeable. But God is here to shatter those illusions and set you free. This very moment, right now, is specifically designed to strip away every mask you've been hiding behind, revealing your true self to the world. The illusions of safety, fleeting comfort, and the illusion of control will crumble, leaving only the raw, unfiltered truth standing before you. It may initially feel terrifying, like standing at the edge of a towering cliff with no safety net to catch you if you fall. But it is in this very exposure, in this moment of vulnerability, that true freedom is born. Think about it. Every illusion you've clung to so desperately has only served to keep you small, limiting your potential and preventing you from reaching your full potential. It has whispered insidious lies like, "Wait, not yet. You're not quite ready yet." But the empowering truth is that you are absolutely ready now. God doesn't require perfection from you. He simply requires honesty and a willingness to surrender to His will. He wants you to face yourself fully, without any reservations, to confront your deepest fears, your past regrets, your suppressed desires, and to rise above them with His divine assistance. Only then can your life be rebuilt on a strong foundation that is unshakable, unbreakable, and perfectly aligned with His ultimate plan for you. Imagine a shattered mirror scattered across the floor, each jagged piece reflecting distorted fragments of your life, warped by lies and self-deception. God is asking you to carefully pick up those broken pieces, to look at each fragment honestly, and to finally see yourself as He sees you, whole, beloved, and brimming with untapped power. This pivotal moment will shatter illusions that have held you captive for far too long, but it will also reveal your true self, shining brighter than you ever imagined possible. Every long-awaited breakthrough, every divine intervention, every moment of supernatural clarity is patiently waiting on your response. You cannot stumble into your magnificent destiny while cowering behind hesitation. God has meticulously set the stage for your grand entrance. He has prepared the necessary doors, the incredible opportunities, and the perfect alignment of circumstances that will propel you forward. But those doors will remain firmly closed until you answer his call fully, without any reservation or lingering doubts. Delay is nothing short of deadly. Every later or maybe is a stolen moment, a missed chance for profound transformation. Imagine standing before a rushing river of opportunity, knowing that it holds the potential to carry you to unimaginable heights, but hesitating at the water's edge, allowing the powerful current to simply pass you by. That is precisely what happens when you postpone God's divine call. Every breakthrough you've been fervently praying for is securely locked behind a door that requires honesty, unwavering courage, and the willingness to step boldly into the unknown. This is the moment of decisive action, the critical crossroads where your past intersects with your future, shaping the trajectory of your life. You have the power to choose fear, hesitation, and the fleeting comfort of familiarity. Or, you can choose to answer with unwavering faith, complete surrender, and unyielding courage. The extraordinary life you've been longing for is not a distant dream or a fleeting fantasy. It is right here, within your reach, waiting patiently for you to step forward and claim it as your own. Don't let it slip away because of fear or doubt. The wounds you've carried, the heartaches you've buried deep within, the moments of crushing rejection and devastating failure, God is ready to transform all of it into an unparalleled source of power. What has been a source of shame, a constant companion of fear, and a self-imposed limitation can become your greatest weapon, your defining strength, and your platform for fulfilling your magnificent destiny. Pain, when humbly submitted to God's divine will, is never wasted or meaningless. It is skillfully refined into a powerful force for good, shaping your character and preparing you for what's to come. Consider the image of a tiny seed buried deep within the dark, fertile soil. It appears lifeless, defeated, and invisible to the outside world. But within that seemingly insignificant seed lies immense potential, waiting to be unlocked. Under immense pressure and shrouded in darkness, it stubbornly grows its roots, relentlessly reaches for the life-giving light, and eventually bursts forth into vibrant new life. Your pain is that very seed, waiting for the right conditions to sprout. God is asking you to surrender it completely, to allow him to transform your deepest wounds into profound wisdom, your silent struggles into effective strategies, and your devastating setbacks into supernatural momentum that propels you forward. Do not fear this transformative process, even though it may be challenging at times. Every tear you've shed, every heartbreak you've endured, every scar you bear has been carefully catalogued by God, and he intends to use them all as fuel for your triumphant rise. The pain you've been so diligently hiding is about to become the very platform for your miracles, your breakthroughs, and your magnificent destiny. What once weighed you down, holding you captive and preventing you from soaring, will now lift you higher than you ever imagined possible. Fear is an unavoidable part of the human experience. It is not a sign of weakness or a character flaw. It is a powerful signal that something significant is about to happen in your life. The deeper you delve into honesty and self-reflection, the more fear will surface, attempting to sabotage your progress. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. All of it will confront you head-on, testing your resolve. But here is the divine truth that will set you free. Fear is actually a compass, pointing you directly to where God wants you to step next. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the unwavering determination to move forward, even when fear screams louder than your faith. Every great spiritual awakening, every life-changing decision, every pivotal moment of destiny has been accompanied by the unsettling presence of fear. Abraham stepping into the unknown, Moses confronting the mighty Pharaoh, David facing the formidable Goliath. Fear was undoubtedly present in all of those situations, threatening to derail their progress. but they bravely chose truth and decisive action over the crippling grip of hesitation. Now it is your turn to face your fears and choose your destiny. Your fear is not the end of your journey. It is the very beginning of a life-altering breakthrough. Will you rise above it and embrace your potential? Or will you retreat into the shadows of doubt and uncertainty? Stand firm in your truth, even when fear screams louder than your faith, attempting to drown out your inner voice. The very moment you confront your deepest fears with unwavering honesty, the chains that have held you captive for so long will break, releasing you from their suffocating grip. Fear will no longer control you. It will become the very fuel that propels you into your divinely ordained destiny. Half-truths and calculated compromises may have provided a false sense of comfort in the short term, but they have ultimately kept you stagnant, preventing you from reaching your full potential. Radical honesty is not simply an option to consider. It is the only key that unlocks your magnificent destiny and sets you free. It is the unwavering willingness to face yourself without excuses, to confess your shortcomings without hesitation, and to live your life without pretending to be someone you're not. God is asking you to reveal every hidden corner of your heart, leaving no room for secrets or deception. He doesn't want to expose you to ridicule or punishment. He wants to liberate you from the chains that bind you to the past. Think about it like a locked door. No matter how desperately you want to pass through it and reach what lies on the other side, without the correct key, it will remain firmly closed, taunting you with its unyielding resistance. That key is radical honesty, and it is the only thing that can set you free. Every time you deny the truth, hide behind a wall of fear, or justify your less-than-ideal choices, you are inadvertently keeping yourself out of the extraordinary life that God has lovingly prepared for you. But when you courageously choose honesty and vulnerability, doors will suddenly swing open, incredible opportunities will flood into your life, and supernatural guidance will become crystal clear, illuminating your path forward. Your true purpose will step into sharp focus, and you'll finally understand why you're here and what you're meant to do. Radical honesty is undoubtedly terrifying, but it is also the most liberating force in the entire universe, capable of transforming your life in ways you can't even imagine. When you embrace radical honesty as a way of life, you no longer live for fleeting appearances, for fleeting comfort, or for the illusion of safety. You live for the unwavering truth, for your divinely ordained purpose, and for the extraordinary life that God specifically designed for you, with all its unique challenges and triumphs. No more gentle nudges or soft suggestions whispering in your ear. God is no longer whispering in your ear. He is standing directly in front of you, demanding your full and undivided attention, demanding your unwavering commitment to His divine plan. This is the moment of reckoning, the pivotal point where excuses come to an end and decisive action begins. He wants your resounding yes, fully and without any hesitation or lingering doubts. Every moment of hesitation, every uncertain maybe, every half-hearted attempt to follow His will is simply a delay on the incredible destiny He has been meticulously preparing for you since the beginning of time. The truth is that God has been patient with you far beyond what you can possibly realize. He has given you ample time, space, and countless opportunities to step forward into your purpose and embrace your true calling. But the clock has irrevocably shifted. The universe is aligning in your favor, and the forces of breakthrough are poised and ready to move in your direction. All that remains is for you to say yes. Imagine a powerful tidal wave patiently waiting on the shore, poised and ready to sweep you away into an entirely new reality, a reality filled with unimaginable possibilities. Your yes is the moment you bravely step into the water, surrendering yourself to the powerful force of the wave and allowing it to carry you into the magnificent destiny that awaits you. Your yes is far more than just a simple word. It is a profound declaration of unwavering faith, a complete surrender of your need for control, and an unshakable commitment to living in truth, no matter the cost. When you finally answer with a resounding yes, every fear will tremble in its boots, every lingering doubt will retreat into the shadows, and the supernatural realm will begin to move in your favor, orchestrating events and circumstances to align with your divinely ordained path. The extraordinary life you've been longing for, the profound purpose you've been desperately seeking, the supernatural power you've been fervently praying for, It all begins with your heartfelt yes. Will you give it without reservation? The past is not yet finished with you. Every hidden regret, every buried shame, every unspoken truth is lining up to collide with your future, demanding to be addressed. And it will collide, whether you choose to face it now or postpone the inevitable reckoning. God is calling you to courageously bring these hidden aspects of your life into the light, exposing them to His healing grace. Only through brutal honesty, heartfelt confession, and courageous confrontation can you clear the path for the extraordinary future He has lovingly prepared for you. Think of a mighty river blocked by a tangled mess of debris, preventing the life-giving water from flowing freely. The water cannot fulfill its intended purpose until the obstacles are removed from its path. Your past is that debris, and radical honesty is the powerful force that clears the path, allowing you to move forward unhindered. You cannot fully step into your magnificent destiny while carrying the heavy weight of unaddressed pain, unresolved lies, or unsettling compromises. God is asking you to release it all, to surrender it completely, and to allow Him to transform your burdens into momentum for your well-deserved rise to greatness. Every scar you bear, every mistake you've made, every heartbreak you've endured has a unique and valuable purpose in the grand scheme of things. The inevitable collision of your past and your future is not meant to punish you for your imperfections. It is strategically designed to propel you forward into the life you were always meant to live. The very moment you bravely face your history with unwavering truth and complete surrender, God can take those seemingly broken fragments and use them to construct a sturdy bridge, leading you directly into the heart of your glorious destiny. God has crystal-clear clarity readily available for you, just waiting for you to embrace it. This clarity transcends human understanding, providing you with profound insight that exposes the path forward, and divine wisdom that effortlessly solves problems you once thought were insurmountable. But this invaluable clarity doesn't come to those who are timid or hesitant, afraid to step outside their comfort zones. It comes to the brave, those who are willing to stand firm in their truth, confront their deepest fears head-on, and step into the realm of honesty without compromise or reservation. Imagine a dense fog enveloping your life, obscuring the path forward, making every step uncertain and every decision confusing and overwhelming. That fog is lifted only when you bravely face yourself fully, speak your truth without fear, and surrender your hidden struggles to God's loving care. Suddenly, the path ahead becomes clear and illuminated, revealing the incredible opportunities, the potential dangers, and the perfect alignment of God's divine plan for your life. This clarity is not accidental or random. It is a well-deserved reward for your unwavering courage, your steadfast honesty, and your willingness to surrender your will to God's. The brave will confidently move forward, no longer manipulated by paralyzing doubt, haunting regret, or crippling fear. Doors will swing wide open, visions will perfectly align, and opportunities that once seemed utterly impossible will transform into tangible realities within your grasp. God is calling you to step boldly into this realm of clarity and certainty, but it requires unwavering courage, unflinching honesty, and a willingness to leave the fleeting comfort of your self-imposed limitations behind. This is the moment you've been desperately avoiding, secretly fearing, and sometimes even pretending doesn't exist. The pivotal moment of reckoning is finally here, testing the very core of your faith, your courage, and your unwavering honesty. God is calling you to stand face to face with yourself, your past, your deepest fears, and your ultimate destiny. Will you bravely answer the call? Will you rise above your limitations and embrace your potential? Or will you retreat back into the shadows of fleeting comfort and perpetual delay? Every fiber of your being is currently being tested, pushing you to your limits. Your heart will be confronted with difficult choices it never wanted to face, forcing you to make decisions that will forever alter the course of your life. Your soul will be challenged to shed the burdensome weight of pretenses, fabricated excuses, and self-serving compromises that have held you captive for far too long. And your spirit will be beckoned to step boldly into the extraordinary life God has lovingly designed specifically for you. This journey is not for the faint-hearted or those unwilling to take risks. It is for the warrior, the chosen one, the individual whose time has finally come to shine. Think of a magnificent phoenix rising triumphantly from the ashes of its former self. The intense heat, the all-consuming fire, and the apparent destruction are absolutely necessary to reveal the immense power that lies dormant within. Your moment of reckoning is that very fire, refining you and preparing you for what's to come. When you answer it with unwavering honesty and unyielding courage, you are reborn, shedding the shackles of the past and stepping into a brighter future. You leave behind fear, crippling doubt, and debilitating limitation, and you step fully into a life filled with profound purpose, undeniable power, and glorious destiny. The question is simple, yet profound. Will you answer the call to greatness, or will you allow this transformative moment to simply pass you by? Everything you have been patiently waiting for, every cherished dream you've dared to imagine, every long-awaited breakthrough, every miraculous alignment of destiny is available to you right here, right now. This is not a drill, not a mere rehearsal, not a practice run for the real thing. God is inviting you to step fully into the extraordinary life He has lovingly prepared for you since the beginning of time. The delay is officially over. The excuses are no longer valid, and the time for decisive action has finally arrived. Your past no longer has the power to define you. Your fears no longer have the authority to control you. Every hidden truth, every buried desire, every unspoken confession is now a stepping stone leading you to a realm of supernatural favor. God has strategically positioned you for your greatest season of growth and abundance, and He will not move forward without you. This is your pivotal moment to rise above the limitations of the past, to walk boldly into your future, and to embrace the magnificent destiny that has been patiently waiting for you to claim it. Imagine a life where everything perfectly aligns, falling seamlessly into place. Your divine purpose, your burning passion, your boundless power, all working together in perfect harmony. Imagine doors swinging wide open that once seemed utterly impossible to penetrate. Imagine incredible opportunities appearing when you least expect them, taking you by complete surprise. Imagine crystal-clear clarity descending upon you when confusion once ruled your mind, clouding your judgment and hindering your progress. That extraordinary life is not a fantasy. It is patiently waiting for you to embrace it fully. The key that unlocks it is honesty. The lock that secures it is your unwavering courage, and the door that opens it is your resounding yes. Step boldly through that door and never look back. Your life starts now in this very moment. Life has a subtle way of sending you gentle nudges, signs that may seem coincidental at first glance, but carry profound meaning that can change the course of your existence. God is preparing to reveal hidden messages that you can no longer afford to overlook or dismiss as mere chance occurrences. These messages can manifest in a variety of forms, such as poignant words in a song that resonate deeply with your soul, repeated numbers that catch your attention at unexpected times, vivid dreams that offer glimpses into your subconscious, or even seemingly random encounters with complete strangers who impart profound wisdom that alters your perspective. These occurrences are not arbitrary or random. They are carefully orchestrated divine breadcrumbs, strategically placed along your path to guide you toward your next life-altering breakthrough. Every time you felt utterly lost or overwhelmed by uncertainty, God has been subtly whispering directions through these subtle signs, patiently waiting for you to recognize them and heed their guidance. However, you were likely too busy or too distracted by the noise of everyday life to notice their presence or comprehend their significance. Now, the veil that has clouded your perception is finally lifting, allowing you to see the truth with newfound clarity. These hidden messages will become impossible to ignore, demanding your undivided attention. You will begin to recognize meaningful patterns where before there was only confusion and chaos. And each divine sign will bring a surge of clarity, illuminating the path you should take and pointing you directly toward your ultimate destiny. The remarkable beauty of these divine signs lies in their ability to speak directly to your soul, bypassing the barriers of fear, lingering doubt, and paralyzing hesitation that often prevent you from taking the necessary steps to move forward. They will confront your heart, challenging your preconceived notions and confirming the path you should bravely pursue or warning you of potential detours that could lead you astray. It is crucial to recognize them, pay close attention to their subtle nuances, and act on the wisdom they impart. Ignoring these divinely sent signs is no longer a viable option. Doing so would be akin to rejecting a lifeline thrown to you in a turbulent sea. Every hidden message is a potent seed of profound revelation, waiting to be planted and nurtured within the fertile ground of your heart. When you wholeheartedly respond to these divine prompts, you will unlock doors that have been waiting patiently for years, experiencing divine guidance that is unmistakably immediate, profoundly life-changing, and undeniably supernatural. For years, you may have felt that your heartfelt prayers have gone unheard, as if your cries for help vanished into the empty void without reaching their intended destination. God is now preparing to demonstrate, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that He has been listening intently all along, carefully noting your every plea. The answers you have been desperately seeking are finally on their way, and their impeccable timing will likely shock and amaze you. They will arrive in ways you never imagined possible, often exceeding your highest expectations and shattering the self-imposed limitations you placed on your unwavering faith. Prayers that once felt dormant, unanswered, or indefinitely delayed are now perfectly aligning with God's perfect plan for your life, preparing you for a future filled with blessings and abundance. Imagine asking for specific guidance, essential provision, or crystal-clear clarity in a confusing situation, and then witnessing the entire universe rearrange itself in real time to respond to your heartfelt request, exceeding your wildest dreams. The very things you have longed for with all your heart, pleaded for with unwavering persistence, or quietly hoped for in the depths of your soul will suddenly manifest in ways that make your heart race with excitement and your faith soar to new heights. This is not a random coincidence. It is a meticulously orchestrated divine intervention, a testament to God's unwavering love and unwavering commitment to His children. Your patience, your enduring resilience, and your unwavering honesty have strategically positioned you to receive the blessings that are about to overflow into your life. Every tear you've shed, every late night you've spent in quiet reflection, every whispered word of faith has been carefully noted and forever remembered. God's response to your prayers will feel nothing short of miraculous because it is exactly that, a supernatural intervention manifesting in your everyday reality, transforming your life beyond anything you ever thought possible. Prepare yourself for utter astonishment. The timing will be uncanny, the results will be undeniable, and the impact on your life will be immeasurable. Your prayers are no longer simply floating into emptiness, unheard and unheeded. They are being answered in perfect harmony with God's perfect will, transforming your life beyond anything you could have ever imagined on your own. Incredible opportunities will come crashing into your life with the force and suddenness of a lightning strike, completely unexpected and utterly unstoppable. Doors that you previously assumed were permanently closed and locked shut will suddenly swing wide open, revealing breathtaking paths you never even dared to dream were possible. These are not ordinary chances to seize. They are divinely ordained openings, skillfully crafted by God specifically for you, designed to propel you into the next phase of your journey. Every rejection you've endured, every closed door you've faced, every disheartening no you have encountered along the way is now being miraculously reversed, paving the way for a future filled with success and fulfillment. What once seemed like dead ends or insurmountable obstacles were actually strategic positioning moments, carefully aligning circumstances and preparing you for this very season of abundance and breakthrough. The entire universe will conspire on your behalf, seamlessly placing key individuals, invaluable resources, and life-altering opportunities directly in your path at the precise moment you need them most. This is your official invitation to move forward decisively, without hesitation or lingering doubt. Prolonged hesitation is no longer acceptable. You must act with unwavering conviction. When doors suddenly swing open before you, boldness becomes your essential requirement, the key that unlocks the treasures within. Walk through those doors with unshakable confidence, knowing deep in your heart that God Himself has meticulously prepared the path before you, ensuring your success at every turn. Each step you take forward now will multiply into unforeseen blessings, forever shifting your trajectory and setting you on a course toward your divinely ordained destiny. Expect the unexpected to unfold in magnificent ways, surpassing your wildest dreams. Life as you know it is about to expand far beyond the limited boundaries you've previously known, taking you to heights you never thought possible. These newly opened doors are not merely for your personal survival or fleeting comfort. They are strategically placed gateways to profound purpose, undeniable power, and the glorious destiny that awaits your courage to step inside and claim it as your own. Hidden talents, dormant abilities, and God-given gifts are stirring within you, eager to be unleashed upon the world. They have been patiently waiting, sometimes for years, for this precise moment of activation, when they can finally burst forth with supernatural energy and transform your life in unimaginable ways. This is that long-awaited moment, the culmination of years of preparation and anticipation. What once felt buried, hidden from view, or utterly insignificant is about to come alive, bursting forth with renewed energy and a powerful sense of purpose, ready to make a significant impact on the world around you. God has uniquely equipped you with all the necessary tools and abilities to succeed. Every challenge you've faced, every struggle you've endured, and every trial you've overcome has been instrumental in shaping your skills, sharpening The insight you're receiving now is more than just a fleeting thought. It's a profound understanding, meticulously preparing you to wield your God-given gifts with laser-like precision and unwavering purpose. The awakening of these extraordinary abilities isn't some random occurrence or a stroke of luck. No, it is a divinely orchestrated event, timed with impeccable accuracy for maximum impact on your life and the lives of those around you. Once these gifts begin to surface, like hidden treasures being unearthed, you'll experience a surge in creativity that knows no bounds, an intuition so sharp it feels like you can glimpse the future, and an influence that effortlessly captivates and inspires. You'll find yourself inspiring others simply by being yourself, your authenticity radiating outwards like a beacon. Problems that once loomed large and insurmountable will shrink in your presence, tackled with a newfound confidence and innovative spirit. You'll operate at a level of excellence that feels almost otherworldly, as if you've tapped into a source of power beyond your own limitations. Your talents, once hidden beneath layers of doubt and uncertainty, will no longer be concealed. They will shine brightly, illuminating your path and creating tangible, lasting transformation in your life and in the lives of those you touch. Step boldly into this awakening, my friend. Embrace it with open arms and a willing heart. Engage with your gifts, practice honing them, and deploy them strategically in service of a greater purpose. They are not meant for personal gain alone, for selfish ambition or fleeting gratification. They are tools of destiny, instruments carefully crafted for a divine purpose, and markers of a season of unprecedented favor that is now uniquely yours. The individuals God has specifically arranged to guide you, to teach you invaluable lessons, and to elevate you to new heights are now stepping onto your path, their presence a signpost on your journey. These encounters are not mere coincidences or chance meetings. They are divinely appointed moments, orchestrated with precision and intention. Mentors overflowing with wisdom, spiritual guides offering profound insights, and even strangers carrying golden nuggets of knowledge will appear at precisely the right moments, accelerating your journey and clarifying your direction. Some will challenge you, pushing you beyond your comfort zone and forcing you to confront your limitations. Others will inspire you, igniting a fire within your soul and reminding you of the boundless potential that resides within. And still others will open doors you never even knew existed, leading you down paths you never dared to imagine. Every encounter, no matter how brief or seemingly insignificant, is meticulously designed to propel you closer to your ultimate purpose, to the fulfillment of your divine calling. The relationships you forge now are not casual acquaintances or fleeting connections. They are divinely timed and strategically placed to ensure your breakthrough, to provide the support and encouragement you need to overcome obstacles and reach your full potential. Be alert, my friend. Look beyond superficial appearances and recognize the divine hand at work in these meetings. Every conversation, every introduction, every piece of advice carries a weight far beyond the immediate moment. These encounters will shape your decisions, influence your direction, and align you with the people who will amplify your destiny, who will champion your cause and help you achieve your greatest aspirations. Trust the timing and the process. Have faith that the universe is conspiring in your favor. The mentors, guides, and allies who are meant to appear in your life will not be delayed. Their presence is a clear signal of divine favor, supernatural alignment, and the unfolding of your greatest season yet. For too long, your path may have seemed clouded, shrouded in uncertainty, or overwhelmingly daunting. Now, God is clearing the fog, dispelling the shadows, and illuminating the way forward. Confusion will give way to unwavering clarity. Hesitation will be replaced with a burning sense of purpose. And indecision will transform into confident, decisive action. The vision He has planted deep within your heart will come into sharp, undeniable focus, revealing itself in its full glory. Every experience you've endured, every challenge you've overcome, and every setback you've weathered was not in vain. They were all essential stepping stones, carefully building a strong framework for understanding, resilience, and unwavering faith. Now, the pieces are finally beginning to fit together, like a complex puzzle coming into perfect alignment. The patterns you've observed, the lessons you've learned, and the guidance you've received along the way suddenly align, revealing a coherent and compelling narrative. And your purpose will reveal itself in vivid detail, clear and unmistakable. This clarity is not just intellectual or theoretical. It is deeply spiritual, resonating within the very core of your being. You will feel a profound resonance in your soul, a certainty that cannot be shaken by external circumstances or the opinions of others. What once seemed like a confusing jumble of experiences will transform into a clear and concise roadmap, directing you with precise accuracy to opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that align perfectly with your divine calling. Act on this newfound clarity with courage and conviction. Hesitation will no longer serve you. The vision that God is revealing to you is the blueprint for your destiny, the foundation for your influence, and the key to your lasting impact on the world. Walk in it boldly, embrace it fully, and watch as life aligns perfectly around your purpose, as if the universe itself is bending to your will. God is releasing a torrent of resources into your life, resources you never even dreamed of, resources beyond your wildest imagination. Financial provision, unexpected opportunities, unwavering support, and profound wisdom will flow into your hands with astonishing timing, as if divinely orchestrated. What once seemed impossible to obtain, beyond your reach, will now manifest effortlessly, as if the universe itself is conspiring on your behalf, eagerly assisting you in achieving your goals. Every need, every heartfelt prayer, every longing that seemed unanswered will be abundantly supplied. These resources are not mere coincidences or strokes of good luck. They are supernatural provisions, divinely aligned with your obedience, your honesty, and your readiness to take action. God is turning scarcity into abundance, limitation into limitless possibility, and lack into overflowing prosperity. Expect miracles to manifest in tangible forms, in ways you can see, touch, and experience. Checks arriving in the mail, unexpected gifts appearing at your doorstep, wise guidance whispered in your ear, strategic partnerships forming seemingly out of thin air, and innovative solutions materializing where you least expect them. The flow is unstoppable, a river of blessings pouring into your life, because it is not dependent on your effort alone. It is divine orchestration, a symphony of favor conducted by the hand of God. Prepare to receive boldly, without hesitation or reservation. Open your hands, release your fears, and trust that God is delivering exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. The abundance arriving now is a clear and unmistakable sign that your season of breakthrough has officially begun. Some relationships will fade away, their purpose fulfilled, while others will intensify, growing stronger and deeper with each passing day. God is orchestrating a realignment in your life, carefully pruning the branches that no longer serve you and nurturing the ones that will bear abundant fruit. People who drain your energy, hold you back from pursuing your dreams, or cloud your purpose with doubt and negativity will naturally drift away, their presence no longer aligned with your journey. Simultaneously, those who are meant to propel you forward, who resonate with your vision and mission, who believe in your potential and champion your cause, will step into perfect alignment with you, forming a powerful alliance. This is not about forcing connections or severing ties out of fear or resentment. It is about trusting in divine orchestration, allowing God to guide your steps and direct your path. Relationships are instruments of destiny, carefully chosen and strategically placed to help you fulfill your divine calling. The right connections will inspire you to be your best self, challenge you to grow beyond your limitations, and elevate you to new heights of success and fulfillment. They will act as accelerators, opening doors you never knew existed and creating opportunities for growth and advancement. Be discerning in your relationships. Celebrate the connections that bring life, wisdom, and encouragement into your life. Nurture the bonds that strengthen you and uplift you, and release what no longer aligns with your purpose, trusting that God's hand is actively orchestrating each shift for your highest good. These shifts will bring clarity, unwavering support, and unstoppable momentum. The people who remain in your life will not just walk alongside you. They will help carry you to levels of influence, purpose, and destiny you could never achieve alone, becoming your trusted companions on this extraordinary journey. For every attack you've endured, every setback you've faced, and every obstacle you've overcome, God is dismantling the enemy's strategies against you, rendering them powerless. Plans designed to delay you, destroy you, or discourage you from pursuing your dreams will collapse like castles built on sand. Your victory will not be earned through endless struggle or relentless toil. It will be a gift of grace, a testament to God's unwavering love and faithfulness.